and by, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. Her prayer chart prize. Come to my fridge. I was gonna spy on you and see what you would do. Hi guys, welcome to today's vlog. It is Monday. It is 3 o'clock right now. I'm going to tidy up a bit. I made cookies last night and I got up this morning, had coffee, ate a cookie. I made biscuits, but after I ate the cookie, I really didn't want any biscuits, so that's what Journey ate. But now I have to find us something for lunch, and Winnie's got the zoomies. We got Aberdeen, so Aberdeen is an outside cat. She just showed up here after we lost Ronnie almost 2 years ago. So it'll be 2 years in February, I believe. Right? I think so. But we feed her, and if it's cold outside, we bring her in. If it's, you know, raining, bad weather, whatever, she goes and she sleeps in Strom's room. Well, lately, she peed on her. It was a towel, that's right. It was a towel, and we just ended up throwing the towel away. So I don't know if she's litter trained, but I'm like, well, she's locked in your room and she was locked in there all night, you know, we can't blame her for, you know, she had to go. At least she went on a towel, you know what I mean? So she's kind of hesitant now. She doesn't want her in her room anymore. So now, it's cold outside. It's 39, and I totally know that cats can regulate their temperature and that they have a fur coat and that keeps them cool in the summer and that it keeps them warm in the winter. And just like any other animal with a fur coat, like they don't get cold like we get cold with our skin, you know what I mean? Although when it does get cooler, you know, it's human nature to feel bad for them. It's human nature to think that because if you're cold, they're cold, when clearly, you know, whatever, they probably are not. But I went ahead and got the chicken brooder. You know, that 50-gallon tote that I have in the back, and on the back, I brought that in. I put the cat bed in it. So I've got an extra one too. I think I bought like 3 of the small little pet beds a couple years ago for like $5, and so I bought like several of them. And I put one out back for Aberdeen, but she never did use it. It just got weathered, and so I think we threw it away when we took out a bunch of trash. And then we had one in here, and you know, randomly the cats would lay in it, but not often. I mainly thought about Winnie because Winnie's always cold. But it got washed and it was just in the laundry room and nobody's used it. So I put that in the tote and put her in there, and she made some biscuits and went to sleep. And so she's in there now, and we have it in the computer room. And it is, like I said, oh, it's 38 degrees now. It's getting colder and colder out there. And we're in the south. That's just crazy. But it's that cold front that was moving through. But I think I'm going to make the meatloaf tonight. And I'll probably start it around... probably start around 4:30, and then no, yeah, I'll just start it around 4:30. It's fine, and we'll do mashed potatoes and green beans with it. I don't know if Papa and Uncle Brian are coming to eat. It'll be a large meatloaf, so hopefully they will. And I have to get to work, and I was so adamant this morning when I woke up that, oh my gosh, I've got to get so many orders done and get, because it's busy. But Tomorrow's Veterans Day, guys. And the only order I have to ship tomorrow, or that I'm supposed to ship tomorrow, is the order that goes to Canada, because I updated the ship date for tomorrow, but there's no, and I was wondering why I didn't have any orders that were due to ship out tomorrow, except for that one order. And I was like, oh, that's easy, because I already made 4. It's 7 aprons. I made 4 of them. I just have to do the 3 that are for a boy, because I don't know what color she wants the name in, and I sent her a message a bunch of times. And then I have another one that actually, I think the ship date is today, but I haven't made it because of the lavender. Oh, and they messaged me. They actually watched my vlogs. I might have mentioned a few days ago that the place I ordered the lavender aprons from and hats, they don't have them in stock. So, and I asked them, I sent them a message 3 times so far. Was that your head?
What?
That went bump. I asked them a message. I sent them a message to see if they were going to be restocking them, but they have not. I'm like, figures. My husband's like, well, maybe they like don't speak English. It's like maybe they're Chinese and they don't understand. I was like, they can decipher what I said. Anyway, yeah. So clean up and meatloaf, and Winnie's over here playing with an apron.
What are you doing?
She's playing with her apron. Sounds so windy out there. I'm gonna go let my chickens out for a bit, even though it's cold.
For a bit? Does it say color it good?
Mm-hmm.
Color.
Fly away. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. Oh, did I have cookie on my face? I may have had a cookie, so. You guys know I was waiting for hot pink aprons if you watched yesterday's vlog. I think I have 5 packs coming total. I got 3 packs of them. So this will set me, you know, to at least get some of these orders done. So I'm just gonna work away until I feel like stopping. Because there's no mail tomorrow. So it's Veterans Day. Totally forgot about that. It is okay. It is okay. So, which just got me. I've actually was really productive today. Just not on the camera. I was able to edit a vlog. I cooked meatloaf dinner with mashed potatoes, gravy, green beans, cleaned the kitchen up. Well, I just swept, I didn't mop. And I wiped the counters down and changed the tablecloth. And vacuumed the living room, picked up the living room. And I washed the bedding on our bed, the sheets, the blankets, the whole 9 yards. Got them all washed and put back on the bed. And then I went through my closet and my shoes. I've accumulated a lot of shoes recently, well, over the summer, to go with dresses. And I was into wearing the wedge heels for a little bit. Then it's like, you don't know unless you try something. You know, I have always been like, I can never wear heels. Heels are me. So I started wearing wedges. I really enjoyed wearing wedges. I feel quite comfortable wearing wedges. So I had thrifted quite a few pairs of wedges. That reminds me, maybe I already donated those. Of a pair, there was a certain pair of wedges, I really thought they were really cute. And then after I put them on and wore them for a while, they didn't feel good. The best ones were the red ones, but they kind of like have fallen apart. They were like the first, when I first got into the wedges. But I've actually owned a couple pair of wedges. I bought these white, when did I buy those? I want to say it was for Easter or a dress or something. It's a white pair of wedges. I still have them. I still like them. And then another pair of like, they're not actually wedges. They're like got the thick chunky heel on the sandal. And then, I don't know. Anyway, long story short, I went through all of the shoes that I have thrifted and just picked out the ones that I really like and that I want to keep and I know I'm going to wear. And the other ones can just go back to the thrift store. You know, I tried them. I liked them when I bought them. I have no problem with donating back. I feel like I'm in a... We donate a lot, you guys. So you guys see me thrifting stuff all the time. What you guys don't see is me donating stuff all the time. 9 times out of 10, when we're at the thrift store, it's because we're donating some stuff. So we donate stuff, but of course we gotta go in and look. You know, it's fun. It's fun. You find stuff like this cookbook down here. This day we weren't donating. The day I found this, we were just out and about. But usually if we're at the Salvation Army or the Goodwill, those are the 2 places that we donate. And now I have another bag of stuff to go. And then I'm going to have... I told my husband I was going to go through my closet again. And so I was like, I don't know whether or not just to take, because I have a big, huge garbage bag full of stuff. I was like, if I should just go drop that off and then have another bag to drop off, or just wait and drop them both off at the same time. But yeah, anyway, I have been productive Now I'm going to sit down here and just find me a Hallmark movie and, you know, work for a bit. Welcome to the vlog. We went grocery shopping. And now we're at the Dollar Tree. I actually need some of these. Actually, let me get these one. Got a diner. Oh, you gotta turn it on. What'd you pick out, baby?
I'm ready.
Well, she's got to pick out her whatever she wants. Her prayer chart prize for saying her filling up a prayer chart, saying prayers. How many they got? Welcome to my fridge. Hi guys, welcome to my fridge. We went, well, welcome to Tuesday, first of all. We went grocery shopping at a different Walmart because those things, which you don't have them here, the things he wanted came in, and so we had to go get them. I went back, I was gonna buy that coat. It was gone. It was too fabulous. Anyway, my husband went to get something and move something, and he had a half cup of coffee and he spilled it and it went everywhere. And so he, you know, was trying to clean it up, and Journey had spilt coffee in there before, and we found out it was all down in the very bottom. And so it's all sticky here. There's a tomato over there. So I am cleaning this out. I really should put this apron on. It's also 2 o'clock, so I need to start supper. I asked Sterling what she wanted to eat this week, and she was like, we're gonna have the creamy taco soup. It's easy. I can throw it in the crock pot. We did end up buying our Christmas turkey. So first thing I'm going to do is clean out all this chicken in the bottom. I'm just gonna throw it in this bin that we don't use. And next time my husband goes to take the trash out, which will be tomorrow, today's Veterans Day, and he tried to take the trash out and he couldn't get it there. He's just having a bad day, isn't he? But we ended up with a Shady Brook Farm 21-pound turkey. So we're going to stick that in there. I'm going to clean out anything in here that needs to go all before Thanksgiving. So I'm going to have a nice... Don't you break my drill, girl. Twist it. No, it's in there tight. You loose. One way goes loose, the other place goes tight. Once it gets tight enough, you'll have a little tiny click, and that's when you know it's in. Let's see these whipped creams. Not enough to see.
It didn't click, but it's not pulling out.
Okay. Let me just buy new whipped cream. I don't really recall when those were purchased. We've got some toaster strudel. We've got some frozen chicken broth, which is so good. We've got some, this is the vegetable shelf, so let me organize our veggies here. I'm gonna mention, oh, this is my chicken. Let me move you right there right now. The girls do like to eat these mixed vegetables, as a snack, as a lunch, as a dinner. Broccoli, corn, some more corn. I'll probably use the rest of this up. And I got a pie shell. I don't remember when this was in here. It looks dead. I should have sealed it up better, but I'll just let that thaw out in the sink. Oh, here's some more. Some more chicken. I need to write dates on them. I'm so bad with not writing the dates. You know what? We're gonna start all over in the chicken factory here. I think I'll just. Oh, I packaged. Oh, I was like, I packaged these ones individually. I remember doing this, but I don't remember doing it. I'm just going to. Oh, they're stuck with. Alright. Okay, we got ice cream. There's still ice cream in there. And this is probably empty. I mean, really. We don't need that. We should have bought more. I still need to go. This Walmart didn't have some of the stuff I needed, so we'll just end up going. That's bacon. I use bacon a lot for things. And we've got blueberries, my peppers I froze, those are still good, and more bacon. Let me just check my bacon, guys. Hey. You know you still have three pickle pots up here? No, 2 pickle pots? Huh?
I didn't know I had any left.
Yeah, there's 2. I'll put them down. Ice cream. Face roller. Pizza. Some tater tots, which is still good. Some french fries that I know are still good. We've got more chicken that is freezer burned. I'm going to order, that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to order my vacuum sealer bags because I have a vacuum sealer, guys, and that will save us so much money. My problem is that when we go to Walmart, I'm going to dump these way out. In the peach orchard, we have foxes and who knows what else, and they will thaw out and they will find this chicken, and it just saves us from having to throw it away in the trash. Oh. Freezing. It'll just save us from having to have that extra weight in the trash. Yeah, I'm going to. These are still good. That's good. I'm going to put the rest of my veggies back in here. Let's see. That there. We got a banquet pie. Pot pie. Veggies. And more veggies. We need to stock up on more of those. But anyway, we got such a mess going on. Let me put this there. So I wanted to clean out the fridge. Just not right now, but yeah, this is definitely freezer burnt. But if I had a vacuum sealer, because I buy the big packs of chicken, and if normally what I do is if I buy a big pack of chicken, I want 2 meals. I'll have 2 chicken meals that week. But sometimes I don't. And so I'm like, oh, I'll put this in the freezer. And next week I won't have to buy chicken and we'll have a chicken meal. And well, you know, you see how that goes. Okay, so I was going to tell you what's in here. I sprayed my crock pot with cooking spray. Put my chicken, then I added onions, 1 onion and a green pepper. I chopped them up, put them in there. I added a can of seasoned black beans and a can of Rotel. I didn't drain either of them, I just threw them in there. And then a bag of the frozen corn and whatever was left out of that little one. And then a packet of ranch and a packet of taco. I used mild taco seasoning. So I used 2 packets of that, mixed it up, gonna let it go for 4 hours on high. And then maybe about 3.5 hours in, I'm going to add a brick of cream cheese. And then I'm also, at that time, I'm going to shred my chicken up with a mixer, with a hand mixer. And then I might also add some sour cream, like maybe a small, like a couple big dollops of sour cream in there. And then we eat it with tortilla chips. So some people in the comments had said that they have, you know, they make their own version of this soup. You can make it, you know, I'm sure there's plenty of other ways. I saw it one day, I don't remember where, and we loved it, and so it just kind of stuck. So now I have to finish putting my kitchen back together again. I still have groceries to put away. I have to take this chicken out in the field. I got to feed this bread to the goats. I also have to eat lunch. Yeah. And you guys, so I was gonna order you guys know that my heat press stopped working. So last night I had it and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna order it. What, you know, what am I waiting for? And so I went and got online this morning, the heat press that I have. I was just gonna order the same one I have because I know it. You know what I mean? We're friends. We know each other. And so it wasn't a bad heat press, and I assume they don't last forever. And I've had that one, I don't know, a good many years. Where I put my onions away. But now there's another one that I'm thinking of buying. It's around the same price, like 160, 150. Oh, I'm dark. I don't know why my camera does this. Why do you do this? It's like, do I gotta buy a new camera now? No.
We're falling out, we have reached disaster. Don't know where we're gonna be after. And we do it all again and again and again and again. Again and again and again and again. We're falling down, we faded. But I know that we can save it. Cause we're like Alpha and Omega. Whatever happens doesn't matter, I know we can sort it out. Alpha and Omega. Even if we go all out and break us down, I know we are Alpha and Omega. Whatever happens doesn't matter, I know we can sort it out. Alpha and Omega. Alpha and Omega. Like the waves pull you down underwater. We're fun until we hit the bottom. And we do it all again and again and again and again. Again and again and again and again. We're falling down, we faded. But I know that we can save it. Cause we're like Alpha and Omega. Whatever happens doesn't matter, I know we can sort it out. Alpha and Omega. Even if we go all out and break us down, I know we are Alpha and Omega. Whatever happens doesn't matter, I know we can sort it out. Alpha and Omega. Alpha and Omega. I know we can save it. Cause we're like Alpha and Omega. Even if we go all out and break us down, yeah, we can work it out. Cause we're like Alpha and Omega. Even if we go all out and break us down, yeah, we can work it out. Alpha and Omega. Alpha and Omega. Whatever happens doesn't matter, I know we can sort it out. Alpha and Omega. Even if we go all out and break us down, I know we are Alpha and Omega. Whatever happens doesn't matter, I know we can sort it out. Alpha and Omega. Alpha and Omega. Feel like I was falling through the air. No one but myself to hold my hand. Standing in the shadows of what we have been. Sleeping with your back facing me. I know this isn't us. Baby, pull me closer, let's fall in love. Oh, I can feel my body move to every move you make. And I can feel the tension every time we're close. I know whatever happens, I will have you next to me. Cause tonight we have it all. Cause we're dancing as one. 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 We've been into places all at once. Was that what we said would come undone? Feels like our minds have been turned off. Haven't seen each other for so long. I know this isn't us. Baby, pull me closer, let's fall in love. Oh, I can feel my body move to every move you make. And I can feel the tension every time we're close. I know whatever happens, I will have you next to me. Cause tonight we have it all. Cause we're dancing as one. 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 You and me are moving. Make sure we get through this. Let's just keep on dancing as one. You and me are moving. Make sure we get through this. Let's just keep on dancing as one. Cause we're dancing as one.
again. But I thought you guys might want to see who I got next door to me. Who it is? Who is that? Why, that's the most cutest kitty I've ever seen. It's Miss Aberdeen. Journey's. This is basically Journey's playroom, so. And she's got Bluey on her TV. It's messy. It don't ever, you know. And we got some cat food right there for Miss Aberdeen. Well, she did have her set up there. Here, Aberdeen, will you vlog for a moment? Will you vlog? She's gonna have to bring more food, toots. Hello, 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 McFly. So, yesterday it got down in the 20s, I think. So dumb. What you doing? What you doing, love bug? Huh? She is a love bug, guys. She is. She loves everybody. You love everybody, huh? Say, I love everybody. Yes, her does. They're so cute. They're so cute. So it was cold last night. And so I was like, what am I gonna? So her and Winnie do not get along. Well, Winnie will, if Winnie sees her, Winnie attacks her. So, and she'll, you know, she'll hiss back and stuff. But Winnie just, like, the moment she sees her, like, chases her. And so we've had plenty of like cat fights. And so so I put her in the chicken. Did I tell? I probably did tell you guys this. I put her in the chicken brooder. So it's a 50-gallon tub, and we put a she's pushing up on me, a thing over top of it, you know, for the chickens, for the baby chicks. And so anyway, it's been empty. She's like, why are you not petting me? She's like, I'm brushing up on you. And so I put her in that, and I put her in the computer room, and she was very, you know, fine with it. And she, I had one of those little pet beds, and so she slept like all afternoon yesterday, and I brought her out. We put Winnie in Sterling's room and then let her out to eat and drink water. And then I put her in the litter box upstairs, but she never did use it. So I'm like, and so the wind was howling, like the wind was howling like a swirling storm inside. And how it goes. Couldn't keep it in. Heaven knows I tried. Anyway, the wind was howling, like, and it was cold. It was like 29, something like that, 28. No, actually, it was 29 on my phone, and it said it was going to get down to 26 last night. So I'm like, I can't put her outside. Like, I know she's got a fur coat, and I know it's probably plenty what she needs, but you know, still, you know, she's a kitty. You know, she probably likes this so much more. So I was like, well, I'll just put her down in Journey's room. I'll put her food and water. So she's got her food and water and a litter box. We used the litter box last night, and so I knew, you know, I'm like, okay, she's good. And when I come down this morning, she was just laying here asleep. Like, you could tell because I opened up the door and she like looked at me like, so she wanted to come in when my husband come home from work, she ran in the door. I was like, oh no, Winnie's in here. And so I told Journey, I was like, just go put her in your room. I was like, she can spend another night. And she has, her third eyelids are showing, guys. You see them? That means they're, oh, sister. That usually means they're tired. Sometimes it can mean they're sick. I don't think she's sick. Are you sick? Say no. I'm just extremely exhausted. Dang, girl. Anyway. Oh, she's trying to make biscuits on me. Don't make biscuits on me, girl. That hurts. I was gonna spy on you and see what you do. So sleepy. Hi guys, so I am going to call it a night. My head is pounding and I am not in it, and my head hurts, so I'm like, I just can't go on. And we are going to read this because I've done so good. I'm not gonna quit now. And I look forward. It's not like it's not like it's a chore. It's like something I look forward to because I'm like, oh, I wonder what it's gonna be about today. And yeah, so this is from Philippians 1:6. And we're gonna go with, I think I went with green. Look, I put my highlighter in there. I'm gonna go with the light green because I think I went with dark green. You know what? This is what we're gonna do, guys. Hold on. Let me take them all out. And we're gonna go. Gotta get them in there. We're gonna go light pink, dark pink, light orange. I don't have a dark orange, do I? Nope. Actually, what the heck is that color? Alright, hold on. We got a light pink. We got this pinky orange. I don't know. And a dark pink. And then an orange. And then we're going to go with a light yellow. And then the yellow. We're going to go with a light green. And then the green. And we're going to go with the light blue. And then the blue. And then the light purple. And then the purple. And I am going, why is that thing up? I'm just going to go in order from here on out. Just, you know, so I'm going to do this. And tomorrow we'll do that one. 1:6, and it says, being confident of this, that he who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion until the day of Jesus Christ. So, until now, being confident of this, that he who began a good work in you will carry it on to completion until the day of Jesus Christ. So, and there says, So I have the new I have the new international version, and I'm pretty sure theirs is probably from the King James version, I'm assuming. It says, I am sure of this, that he who started a good work in you will carry it on to completion until the day of Jesus Christ. A few years back, a story surfaced on the internet of someone who came across a grave marker for a dog named Buddy. It read, born a dog, died a gentleman. And that reminds me of our dog Noella. It would have been born a dog, died a lady. Being a dog owner, lover, myself, I can read between the lines and understand how the owner's sentiment towards Buddy, who would have been by his owner's side through the years of the Great Depression in World War II. My mind fills in the blanks how the dog became a companion, a fixture, a friend. But this process of becoming a gentleman of a pet wouldn't have happened simply because Buddy was a dog. It would have happened because of the relationship that existed and grew between him and his master. There would have been training, feeding, love, walks, years of dedication on the owner's part. The believer's metamorphosis from salvation to sanctification. I can get it, guys. I can get it. Can look the same. We come to Jesus as we are, whether wildly untrained in the ways of God or not. Then, by submissively walking with Him through ups and downs every day, God transforms us into something we would not become otherwise. Loving, joyful, peaceful, patient, kind, good, faithful, gentle, and self-controlled. Our Savior is constantly sanctifying us with the goal of making us like Himself. 2 Corinthians 3:8. Christ transforms us into something we couldn't be without Him, just as Buddy's master would have looked at him and seen a refined friend. A father looks at us as mere mortals who have put the faith in Christ and sees His righteousness. How has God transformed you? Thank you, Lord, for calling me into a relationship with you that changed me from the inside out to be like you. That was, wow, that was a good one. It's just saying how, you just gotta trust, and how walking with Jesus and, believing and studying His Word, and how just, the goal of making us like Himself. Christ transforms us into something we couldn't be without Him. And I think of just like Noella, like our dog Noella, like she started off terrible, guys. There's one image that always sticks is she used to like to chase cars back in the earlier days. She would chase cars and we would get on her, and I remember my husband chasing her with a newspaper because Aunt Sherry, his aunt that we got the dog from, she was like, you have to get on him, you got to train them, you got to. And so she said, get a newspaper and, train them with the newspaper, because, a newspaper don't hurt, but it still shows them, who's boss, who's in charge, in other words. And so I remember my husband, and I'll have to ask him about this tomorrow, chasing Noella with that newspaper. She was chasing cars, but she was awful in the early days. But as years went on, she just became a real lady. She was, she was a real lady. She was a good dog. There will never, ever, ever be another Nunabelle, ever. And that's kind of what, we're done. We tried another dog and it didn't work out. So we're done with dogs. I do not ever see, and plus we're getting old anyway. And if you think about when you get a pet, you know, if that's a big commitment. Like, you're committing at least 15 years of your life. Let's say if it's a cat, you know, it could be 15 years. A dog, 15, you know, that's a long time. So if we got one now, I'd be like 60, what? My chair started going down. 67? No. Yeah. I'd be 67. Yeah. No. Anyway, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget that Jesus loves you guys. Bye.
Good night. See you tomorrow. Jesus loves you.